The boat speeds through dense paperbark forest. Jonathan Nudgee and his 3 grandchildren carve their way through over a flooded Owenpelly Road. This is the morning school run.
3 creeks driving across to get to the boat, and then we had to get the kids to the other side to catch a bus to go to school and stuff. So a lot of those things are basically, we do every day.
Jonathan knows this drive like the back of his hand. He's been doing it for decades, and he's noticed his land is changing.
There's the water rising very fast, and it's a lot higher than what going back in the 80s.
Sea levels are rising nearly 3 times as fast in the Northern Territory compared to the south of the country.
It never used to be like this on a high tide or even in the wet season. There'd still be banks and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's amazing to see it that much water up here already.
The NT is more vulnerable to sea level rise because of its large tides, as much as 8 metres difference from low to high, compared to just 2 metres in the southern states. With most of its wetlands less than 1 metre above sea level, the CSIRO estimates in 75 years, nearly 80% of freshwater wetlands will be converted into a saltwater ecosystem. Just outside Kakadu, satellite data reveals mangroves are taking over where the freshwater used to be.
So when this saltwater intrusion happened, freshwater species, which is like pepperbark or Melaleuca forest, are dying off, and that entire bioregion changed because of mangrove encroachment. Because mangroves are saltwater species, so they like to be there.
Some areas are left with a graveyard of rotting tree trunks, and that's not the only impact.
This sort of event actually impacts the entire ecosystem as well. For example, it comes from invertebrate, reptiles, amphibian, fishes.
According to the 2024 State of the Climate Report, saltwater intrusion is just one of several changes the Northern Territory can expect as a result of climate change. And the climate lead at CSIRO says the only way out is to curb greenhouse gas emissions.
As we increase greenhouse gases, the Earth will warm up, and we're seeing that play out. So while we're used to the climate variability, that's being exacerbated. The drier gets drier and the rainfall gets more intense.
And Jonathan says that could be a problem for the community of Goombalanya.
It already happened in 2007 flood. People were walking around waist deep in their houses, and I'm just wondering where they're going to house them when that happens. You can't house them in a waist deep water house. I see inland floodplain turn into inland sea, which is amazing every year. To me, it's a warning telling us where the tide's going to be every time the tide come in.
Hoping it's not too late to turn the tide. Jayden O'Neil, ABC News, Kakadu.